Hey guys, March is coming and of course new bills are coming too. And small reminder guys, March is my birthday month.
Yang
So if you
minum
suddenly feel generous and want to send me gifts, I will gladly receive them, okay? I'm accepting everything with love. But anyway, today we're talking about all the upcoming bills this March 2026 and I'm actually so excited because every month we're getting closer to the dramas we've been waiting for. Time is moving, but at least BL is feeding us. So let's see what March 2026 has in store for us. And before we start guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and join the membership if you want to support this channel. It's literally only 30 cents guys. That's like nothing but it means everything to me. So now let's get into the video. Before we enter March, we need to talk about the late February because of course, we have only Friends Dream On. It just released yesterday, February 27, and I already watched the first episode and honestly, I'm still processing everything. This is not usually the kind of drama I'm naturally drawn to. It's intense, chaotic, and there is a lot of happening in just one episode. At first, I think it felt a bit rushed, but I have a feeling that's intentional. They really want to throw us straight into the mess from the beginning. This new chapter of Only Friends feels darker, messier, and more dramatic than before. The story follows a group of students majoring in drama, directing, art, music, and dance. It's full of competition, casual relationship, jealousy, insecurity, and vulnerability. Everyone is emotionally unstable in their own way, and we're basically watching everything explode in slow motion. This series is packed with tension, toxic energy, complicated love lines, and emotional damage. So if you're looking for something light and fluffy, this is definitely not the kind of show. Now from Japan, we also have a late February release. My Brother-in-Law is my favorite novelist. This is a brand new Japanese BL starring Ando Yuga and Taiyo Ichinose and is premiering on February 28, today actually guys. The story is actually pretty fun. It follows a novelist who has never dated before but somehow he's asked to write a BL story. And of course he struggles, because how do you write romance when you never experienced it before? And then things get even more complicated when his brother-in-law starts getting involved in his life. It sounds playful, a little chaotic, and probably awkward in that very Japanese BL way. Alright guys, now let's officially enter March with Love is Like a Bike. This one coming from Thailand and it will premiere on March 2nd on Netflix and Gaga Olala. Don't forget to mark your calendars guys. The story follows three young men from three different nationalities, each with completely different personalities and styles. They were adopted and raised together as siblings and they love each other deeply as if they were truly blood related. It sounds warm but also layered, so I'm interested to see what direction they take with this one. Next we have The Sun from Another Star. This one is actually part of the Forever You universe and it's set to premiere on March 4 and you can watch it on WeTV. The story follows Daotok, an artistic boy who can speak to spirits. He gets reluctantly pulled into something unexpected when his neighbor, Artit, asks for his help in searching for the soul of his late mother. But as they continue this journey chasing after the dead, their own living hearts slowly begin to change. Next from Korea, we have Always Meet Again. This is honestly one of my most anticipated Korean BL this year because Shin Jae-woo and Woo Ji-han are coming back together. After watching them in A Breeze of Love, I already know the chemistry is going to be there because I'm still not over them, so seeing them reunite in a new series makes this even more exciting. Always Meet Again will grace our screen on March 5. The story follows Jang Hyo-seong, who is now a successful painter. He returns to his old high school to give a special lecture, and there he finds a sketch of his first love, Lee Eugene. On impulse, he redraws it and somehow he gets transported back to 2008, reliving his senior year. This time, Hee-seong is determined not to repeat his past mistake. He tries to keep his distance from Ujin, but Ujin isn't ready to let him go so easily. Their 18 begins again, and the big question is, can they finally change their fate this time? Time travel, first love, second chance, and that familiar chemistry, I already feel like this one is going to hurt in a good way. Now we have another one from Korea, Because I Want You. I have to be honest, I was a little disappointed when I heard this going to be a short form series. But I'm not completely sure yet about this information, so let's see how it turns out. This one stars Jin Kwon from Jasper 2 alongside Kim Ye Chan. It's set to premiere on March 10 on Heavenly Korea. The story is actually pretty interesting. It follows two friends who pretend to be a gay couple to keep their YouTube channel alive. But when a mistake almost exposes them, they try to fix the situation by joining a dating reality show together. So we're getting fake dating, best friends, and reality show setting all in one. It sounds chaotic in a fun way. But I don't have any expectation from this one, honestly. Now coming from Japan, we have Contrast. This series stars Haruse Akune and Haruchi Yuchi and is adapted from the original work Contrast. It's set to premiere on March 13, so don't forget to mark your calendars, guys. What makes this one even more interesting is that it's directed by the same director behind When It Rains, It Pours. So if you like the emotional tone and quiet intensity of that series, then this is definitely something to look forward to. The story follows two classmates who are completely opposites. One is popular and handsome, the type everyone notices, and the other is shy, quiet, and keep more to himself. It sounds simple, but we all know Japanese BL has a way of turning simple story into something very emotional and character driven. So I'm expecting something subtle, maybe slow burn, but meaningful. So let's see how they bring this contrast to life. Next, we have Love You Teacher. And finally, this series is coming this March, guys. Bird Santa will officially grace our screen on March 14, 2026, so please mark your calendars. The story follows elementary school teacher Pop Mek, who honestly doesn't even like kids. But his boyfriend, teacher Solar, loves them, and Pop Mek loves Solar enough to deal with it. However, everything changes after Solar suffers an accident that caused brain damage, making him mentally revert at times to the age of 7. When Popmate takes him back home, he suddenly finds himself in a situation where he not only has to take care of Solar, but also deal with childlike moments he never expected. This sounds emotional and probably very challenging for the characters, so I'm curious how they're going to handle this sensitive storyline. Another Korean BL coming this March is Never Forget Your Enemy. This one is actually the first KBL from WeTV and is set to premiere on March 17. It stars Lee Jae-woon and Hwang Jin-soo. What makes it even more interesting again is that it comes from the creator of Love for Love's Sake, which already gives me some expectation in the terms of emotional depth. The story follows a young man who in the past broke his classmate's leg and ended up being sent to juvenile detention because of it. Years later, they meet again, but instead of anger or revenge, the classmate who was hurt suddenly confesses his love. This one is giving enemies to lovers, but with a heavy past and probably a lot of unresolved feelings. Coming also this March, guys, we have Wishing Upon the Shooting Star. Even though we don't have the exact release date yet, it has been officially confirmed for March 2026. So now we're just waiting for the final announcement. This series stars Jae Chung, Chu Meng Xuan, GNU, and Kagami Kota. The story follows Yang Yong, a timid office worker who loses his job and decides to return to his hometown from Taipei. Feeling completely lost, he makes a wish not to be recognized by anyone, but somehow that wish actually comes true. But that's where things get complicated. His own father mistakes him for a stranger and even kicks him out. And then as if fate is playing with him, he finds out that the new staff member is Hawei, his high school crush. As a summer meteor shower approaches, they two slowly reconnect. This one feels like one of the soft healing story about second chance, facing your true feelings and rediscovering yourself. Other than the titles we already talked about, there are still several BLs that haven't confirmed their exact release date yet, but they're clearly gearing up for 2026. So there is a chance we might see some of them drop in March 2026. First, we have Galaxy in Your Ear. This is an upcoming Chinese BL starring Yun Kai and Zhao Yin. The official release date hasn't been confirmed yet, but is expected to air very soon. There is still limited information about the plot, so this one feels a bit mysterious for now. Next is Smile After Tears, a new Taiwanese BL starring Zheng Tiaoqin and Zhang Junjia. The story follows a group of university students who connect through music while navigating love, friendship, and personal growth. It sounds youthful and emotional, so I'm really hoping we get more updates about this one soon. And then we also have 3BL project from the 131 2026 lined up. The trailer's already out, so honestly they could come sooner than we think. The first one is Flower Boy. Starring Pig Pima Paul and Pearl Satjakon, the story hints at a rare and irresistible trait that turns into someone else's obsession. And what started as a survival slowly becomes something deeper. It sounds dramatic and a little intense. Next is The Edge of Horizon. Starring Ong Satuch and In Jakarasin, this one seems to focus on love across different social classes and ranks. One character only has his honor, while the other has a royal image at stake. So we're expecting tension and high stage. And lastly, Mon Meng Mang. Starring Dao Pitaya, Ofrod Kantapon, Film Tanapat, Neng Saru, and New Akarafin. This one leans more into mystery, a murder case in a mysterious place, with a big question being who is the killer. So that's all the builds coming and possibly coming this March 2026, guys. Honestly, it's looking like a pretty packed month already. So let me know which one you're most excited for, and if I miss anything, tell me in the comments. And since it's my birthday month, stream responsibly and celebrate with me. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.